Tom Fergus at the Arizona Science Center learning about the science behind fireworks.
So Tom, you got your safety goggles on. You are ready to blow some stuff up.
Oh, you got like a suit on too. My goodness.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not actually a doctor. I just play one on TV. No, this is a science jacket that they got for me. Of course, I'm with Sari Custer. Sari, I love hanging out with you.
Hey, I love hanging out with you too, Tom. It's science.
Tell everybody your title.
I'm the Chief of Science and Curiosity here at Arizona Science Center.
I love that. First things first, you guys, safety. Just in case it goes south, I'll grab this one, Sari will grab this one, and so we can take care of that. But we're really here to learn about fireworks and the science behind fireworks. We all look at it, it's a beautiful thing, but kids can learn a lot, can't they?
Absolutely. There's a ton of science and engineering in fireworks, everything from how they sound to how they look, and in particular, those colors that you see.
Yeah, and the timing sometimes, like, it'll blow up, but then like a couple of seconds later, it'll go, another color will take off.
Yeah, from the mortar, there's little pellets inside called stars. Those go out, they explode. The way it's packed can make certain sounds. The way it explodes makes it look a certain way with the crackles, and it also depends on those chemicals that are inside.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun. Fireworks can be a foothold to get a kid into science. All right, so we've got some different chemicals and things here. Tell everybody what we're going to be doing.
All right, so I mentioned those colors. We've got different chemicals here. So first we'll start over here. This salt that you see here, this is like table salt that we'd normally eat, so something you're familiar with. We have over here a bunch of metal salts. So these are what they put in fireworks to make the different colors, and we're going to try that out today and see if we can get some color flames.
So you put a little bit of alcohol on there, then we're dipping it into the salt, right? Or what's this one? Yeah.
Yep, so this one here, this one is lithium. You've probably heard of this one before, so go ahead. That should be pretty good, and then you're going to flip it up. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to...
What color are we expecting from lithium?
Well, we're going to get some orange first because the cotton's going to go, but then maybe you can tell me. And I'm going to turn these lights out here. Can you see the base flame as it comes down?
Looking a little purple.
A little purple and red. You're seeing both the blue from the alcohol, and you're seeing the red from the lithium.
And now I'm dipping it into what?
This one here is copper, so copper chloride really. And this one I think is going to be probably the most visible. I'll light this one for us here. Look at that one.
Oh, look at that.
So
I love that.
You can see that blue-green flame, which is really a characteristic of the copper.
Then we're dipping into what? What's this one?
All right, this one's potassium. So I'm going to light this one here, and let's hope. This one's probably the hardest to see on camera because this one is a purple flame. And we've got these cotton balls flaming up too real good. As the carbon burns down in the cotton, you'll see less of that orange flame and more of the colored salt. So let me see if I can get this one. Maybe a little less cotton on this one, just so we can get a good flame.
Yeah, it's just burning cotton right now.
I know. So this last one I'm going to do here, you might be familiar with. So this one here, this white salt here is actually strontium. So they use this in flares, like police flares.
Sure, I've lit a few of those.
Here, you've seen a couple of those. So there you go. You can see that red flame at the base there.
Yeah, it starts to go. That's absolutely beautiful.
Yes. So as these burn down, like I said, you see a lot of that orange flame, but there's all different elements. So that color that you see is like a color fingerprint. Every element has its own color signature. This is also how scientists study what elements are on other stars and planets and what they're made out of. It's the same kind of science.
Really? So you're starting to get an astronomy into this thing?
Yay, we can go all different directions with the science. Just ask.
Here you're sneaking everything in there. We had this big tube going earlier. What was this?
All right. So this one over here is part of our regular combustion demo that we do. I'm going to grab this alcohol really quickly. We use lycopodium, which is also a, well, it's what magicians use. Well, that's a sponge because this is going to be my wick, my candle, if you will, but it just holds up a little bit better. I'm going to light that. As I mentioned to you, this is also what happens when, say, grain elevators explode because this lycopodium is a plant substance that has fat in it, and we're going to aerosol it. But we're going to do a trick here. I'm going to make some fireworks happen. We're going to use the the copper. We're going to add a little bit to our...
One of the 5 C's?
That's right, our 5 C's, our copper. That's right for Arizona. We get a little Arizona history science happening here.
We got history in here too, Sari.
All right, so we're going to do a little countdown. Can you count down for me? We're going to dump it on this flame and see what happens.
The news guys count down. Other people count up. I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you see that flame?
Yeah.
And you can see here from that copper, again, we've got that beautiful blue flame at the bottom. You saw some of that red. We call this our goblet of fire. So
that's
this
beautiful.
is a good one.
Sari, always a joy to hang out with you. Tell everybody the hours of the Science Center so they can swing by.
All right, we're open every single day, 10:30 to 4. Check out our summer hours for extended hours on Thursdays, and you can find all the information online at azscience.org.
Always a joy hanging out with Sari. She's always burning or blowing something up. Oh, it's so nice to be here. Great to hang out with you. Learn a little bit about the science of those fireworks when you see them.
That's really cool.
That is
tomorrow,
cool.
the next few nights.
Yeah, all the different color
good stuff.
flames.
Huh?
Oh, look at that one.
This
is
one's
really
going
red
blue
now.
on us over here.